Hey, it is Countess Keats here, and guess what? I am coming back to streaming. Yay! Let's hear all the cheering and the hurrah and, corks popping and whatever. So yeah, I'm going to be on most streaming platforms, so Twitch, Kick, YouTube, and there's a few others that I'm thinking about being on, but I'm not 100% sure. I've got to have a look at obviously different rules and stuff like that, and just make sure that there's not a conflict of interest because I'm on this platform and this platform. So I have been one for just wanting to stream on one platform in the past, but I've come to the decision. A lot of you have watched me on Twitch, so I've been streaming since 2017, and I started off in December 2017. I got my affiliate badge very, very quickly, actually, because of the people that I was streaming with. They were an extremely supportive community. So yeah, with that one I digress a little bit. So I mainly got into streaming for my mental health, and as the years have gone on, I've been diagnosed with other health bits and bobs. So I have Ehlers-Danlos, and this month coming, May, depending when I have uploaded this, it will either be the 30th of April or it will be the 1st of May. Really depending. Like with EDS, I don't know from day to day how I'm going to be. I can be sort of okay when I wake up in the morning and I think, right, I've got a tiny bit of like energy. Yay. I can take a shower and that's all gone. And it's awful, and I do not wish this upon my enemies. I really don't. So throughout May, I will be trying to spread as much awareness of this syndrome, this thing that I've had all my life, but I didn't know that I had it. I was misdiagnosed for multiple years. It's got to the point now where my health has deteriorated that much that I had to take time away from like what I enjoyed doing, which was streaming, which was chilling with all of you, which actually was helping my mental health, but my physical health has just gone, no, I'm not playing at all. So yeah, that's where I have been for, oh goodness me, nearly 4 years. Why I've done little bits, like obviously I've been doing like my music and stuff like that, but I had to take a massive step away. Obviously I got married last year, so that year was off the cards. And I've just had my first year anniversary with my husband. My husband is Captain Keats. He is actually going to be streaming as well. Obviously he works full time, so he will only be able to stream when he can. He's also my carer as well, so if I'm not really around, it's because I'm struggling with obviously EDS, fatigue, pain, and all of that. Like, I dislocate all day, every day. There's not a day where I don't dislocate. Or it's called like a popping. So like your joints will like pop in and out of like socket and then go back in straight away. That one is really painful and it sounds horrendous. For like a short moment it's like, oh, relief, ow, I don't know where I'm actually uploading this to, so I'm being PG, and I will be PG on that one. But yeah, as you can imagine, there's a word of sugar, and bollocks. Um, sorry, I am so rambling. Okay, everyone's gonna be like, "What happened to your hair, Countess? Like, your hair is normally like poker straight." I did a thing, right? I did a thing. I have been trying these, and they're like a satin almost rods. Basically, I think it's just like a squishy, like, foam inside. I think it's squishy foam with like a metal rod thing, so you can like bend it, and just make it more comfortable. And it is so comfortable at night time. It really is. Now, if you've been following me for a long time, which a lot of you have, because you've all been like, come back to streaming, my health came first. Sorry. My health had to come first for me to come back to then do the content that I wanted to do. So yeah, you've been asking me to. I like to have a big, bold hair colour. It's just who I am. I go to the hairdressers probably every 8 weeks, maybe more than that, because I barely wash my hair. I know this sounds gross. Everyone's going to be like, "Eh, that's really gross." No, it's not, honestly. Like, I can go 2 weeks without actually having to wash my hair, like, properly. I'm not kidding you. And I wash it in cold water anyway, which is better for your hair if you've got colour hair. So if you've got colour hair and haven't really got much cash, and you're thinking, I love this hair colour, but I don't want it to fade, don't wash it in hot water. No. The less you do for your hair is actually the better. Honestly, it really is. So when the hot months come round, I know I'm going to be washing my hair a little bit more. Also, I know I'm on the larger side, people. We all know this, but I'm happy. I'm living life. I've actually lost weight, so I'm kind of happy. But yeah, again, I digress. So the hot weather and everything, you're sweating and whatnot, and yeah, we're just a hot, lovely mess. You're washing your hair more. Yeah, your hair colour's going to fade, not just from washing it, from the sun, etc., because UV, hey, brilliant at bleaching stuff. The cold water just it helps it so it doesn't like fade too much, but you will get fading through the hot months. So I'm gonna have mine coloured again at some point, and obviously you'll all be able to see like the different colours will start to come out of like the different purples within my hair. So I had a slightly different like purple, and then I have like 2 purples. So I go to a specialist to have my hair done. I can't do my hair anymore, so I would rather have it done properly and not have to constantly keep having to top it up myself, because it's just physically impossible for me to do it. My husband used to help me do my hair. He was very good at it. I'm not lying there. He was very good at doing it, honestly. He had the little mixing bowl out, the little brush thing. He was sectioning it properly, in light, trying to make sure that everything was covered. He was doing a good job. But no, honestly, where I go to get my hair done, it is more of like an alternative, like hairdressers, which is perfect for me. So I can just go in and say, well, I'm fancying this, and this is like my vision, and then we'll go over some colour, like options and what potentially colour like I could have together. And then we'll look obviously at my hair. So because it's so long, and I'm not even kidding you, it is to probably the mid of my back now. That's how long it is. It looks obviously shorter because it's in Shirley Temple curls at the moment, which was not what I was going for. I was going for like a wave, and excuse me, I've been poorly, and plus tree pollen, you know, I can't cope with tree pollen. It just finishes me, and it's not fun at all. If you're like me and you suffer badly from like hay fever and stuff like that, and you were ever told as a kid, take honey, it gets rid of it, it's a load of bollocks. I'm not even joking. It is a load of bollocks, honestly. It really is. So just don't listen to that at all. I am very much for like advocating for like homeopathic stuff, but there are some things that just don't work. And it's just an old wives' tale. I mean, honey is good for you, and obviously lemon's good for you as well. Like, everything's good for you in moderation, but I'm not going to sit here and go, well, I'm a trained professional on this and I'm going to tell you what to have, because whatever works for me might not work for you. So I don't want to misinform anyone. Oh yeah, there was something else I needed to mention as well. So hopefully I'll be back for May the 4th. So we all know it's a big day. Sorry, I can hear a cat. So you all know I have two beautiful cats. I have Crookshanks and I have Midnight. And they're going to be free on the 7th of May. So I'm super duper excited because they've grown up so much and their little characters about each of them are just so cute. They're so cute. They really are. They're adorable. But yeah, they're going to be free. I know some of you may remember Tabby, my first cat. Tabby unfortunately has been gone for 3 years now. He's still round me in spirit, I know that much. But yeah, that's why I kind of took another step away from night streaming, because, you know, I wasn't really a cat person until like I got Tabby, and he just was like a child to me. And then I got 2 more children. So he wasn't replaced. He was emotional support animal. So are my cats. Now Trixie is now 14. So if any of you have been watching me since when I was originally on YouTube, 2016, she was only little then. Yeah, she's not so little anymore. She's an old lady. I know how she feels with some of those joint pain, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, so all the animals are doing super duper. It's sad about Tabby, but he's in a better place now. He was not very well. And that's a story for another day. If it's sort of requested, I don't really like going into it because there was nothing I could do. He just got poorly over 24 hours and that was it. And, you know, unfortunately, you have to do the best for your fur babies. You have to, you know, they're a living being, you know, we're all living beings. You treat everyone how they should be treated, basically. I have a real tickle in my throat, and I think that is basically possibly the end of the video now, because I keep coughing. This is 100% hay fever. Tree pollen. I can't go outside until it gets cooler. So, you know, it's going to get all nice, and I wish I could like sit outside, but can't. I really can't. I struggle to breathe up there, and it's annoying. It really is. And I'm just a mess. So I will just be inside entertaining you while gaming, playing some Fortnite, just playing all the old games. Yeah. Anyway, I have rambled on, and this has gone here, there and everywhere, but I have just literally rolled with it today. I am really trying to make an effort to get back to how I was about 10 years ago. I know it sounds weird to say that, but I was doing little reviews, everything, you know. There was so much that I was doing back then. I was a bit healthier then. But I just want to show everyone, like, awareness of having EDS and what it's like day to day, because I might put a persona of like, hi Lily, but we all do. If you're a content creator, you understand what I mean. That whole hi, yeah. And I'm not a fake person. If you know me, I am not a fake person. I am not one for drama or anything like that at all. I'm a very positive person, and I've been dealt a card that obviously is pretty crap, but I'm living my best life. I'm happy. I've got my husband. I've got my 3 children, and you know, I'm coming back to what I love doing, and that is bringing you content and helping my mental health. So helping you guys helps me. Being there for you guys helps me. It helps with my mental health. I know it sounds weird, but unless you are a content creator and has mental health, then you might not get it. But obviously, spreading the awareness of the EDS has been something that I've been wanting to do for a very long time. Now, I don't care that I've got no makeup on at the moment. There was a time when if I was going to do any videos or anything like that, I had to have full makeup, everything. It was just a little bit of like a comfort buffer mask. I'm going to do my makeup, but I'm going to do it because I want to do it. We all know that when I do my makeup, I don't just do a little bit of makeup. No. I do proper full makeup, and it takes a while. And in the hot weather, eyeliner, wing eyeliner, and just foundation. No one needs to see that. Anyway, I'm getting on, you know. I'm gonna be 40 in 2 years time, so yeah, I'm getting on. But I've got a new skin regimen. I couldn't think of the word then. Regiment, routine, whatever. I don't care. If I got it wrong, I don't care. This is just me. You know, let's just give up with that one. Anyway, I'm gonna go because, as per usual, I can talk for Britain. I literally can. But yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my little ramble ups and down like video. And I will catch you on one of my social medias. And yeah, if you want, join my Discord. Yeah, and we can chat there. Bye.